I tried something really experimental with my hair, so there's like it's a lot going on with it, but can you see most of it? Okay. Well, anyway, we're gonna be playing some more Hogwarts Legacy, which will be a lot of fun. I am really disappointed at how divisive a game with a transgender character in it, which I believe we've already seen. I think it is Sirona, which is a beautiful name based off of, I assume, sirens, which are beautiful, over a creator who is a rape survivor and has a very particular opinion on certain legislation based on some anxiety from that. It's like I don't always agree with J.K. Rowling, but like she's free to see things the way she does, and it clearly comes from her past history as a rape survivor and survivor of trauma, and I'm just very disappointed at how other minority communities have turned their back on her completely. And there's no fucking Jewish stereotypes in this. You are fucking racist for seeing Jewish people in goblins, okay? First of all, I'm Jewish. Second of all, I'm also transgender. I'm bigender. I detransition because I'm not a trans man. I am both male and female, and that's how I experience myself strongly. And sex is real, your biological sex is real, and so is your social gender. And somebody who changes their biological sex is that gender then, is that sex then. So if you transition from male to female, then you are female. And you're not male anymore, you are female. Anyway, so like I do see that whole thing. It's like I'm a transgender person. Like there is no one way to look at this crap. There isn't. And J.K. Rowling just wants there to be stricter legislation based on who can use bathrooms. She's not against transgender transitioning. She's not against transgender access to healthcare or anything like that. She just wants there to be some sort of like, basically like you have to have been living as the gender that you are transitioning to for a certain amount of time before you can use that bathroom. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that is a very reasonable thing to want. It's kind of like, I mean, that's a part of transitioning to begin with. Like, you can't start hormones unless you've been in therapy and, get your letter from your therapist and so on and so forth. So, people need to fucking stop. Like, this is dividing communities. I am not even, like, politically aligned with the communities I should be in. I am a transgender Jewish person, and as a part of the minorities that are supposedly persecuted by this franchise, I'm like, they're not. It's so fucking racist that you think that Jewish people are represented in this franchise at all. They're really not mentioned at all, and they're definitely not the fucking goblins. The goblins are not Jewish stereotypes. You are fucking racist for projecting that. It's full stop. It's fucking strange of you. Anyway, so the transgender thing, I can see it both ways, but it's like this fucking game has a transgender character that has transitioned in it, and everyone respects them as a woman. Fuck off. This is a wonderfully inclusive game that takes great strides for different minority communities. You need to be fucking, first of all, grateful for that, and second of all, you need to fucking understand this is a pro-minority work, and J.K. Rowling has some problematic views, but it's like, on the whole, she's good. And on the whole, she's a fucking minority. She's a rape survivor and a woman who made it big. I think she's awesome. Okay, so that's about as political as I'm going to get. I'm going to save it for when there's no gameplay. But I have seen some people that I really respect, and I still respect them, even though they've come down hard on this game, and I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed because, first of all, this trivializes Jewish and transgender issues by making things that are not prejudiced against us into some kind of fucking struggle. This is the kind of behavior that people look down on in the wider world and use to trivialize our causes. Because we're basically looking at an example of not prejudice and not racism, and that's how people outside of the insular social justice community see it. And it makes us look trivial because we're overreacting to some shit that is not even fucking prejudiced. I am very disappointed in how a lot of people are seeing this and taking this and how hostile they are. There is no agree to disagree. Anyway, I'm going to play now that I've said my bit.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Which one am I on? Yeah, it's this one. Oh yeah, I see. It's got the date and time on here. So as you can see, 1,000 minutes has passed, but actually not really. I just didn't quit the game, so gonna have to do that. I hate it. You know, I am a minority and I like to be good about minority rights, but sometimes it's so fucking hard because people are utterly fucking detached from reality, and I'm like, that's not even fucking how it should be. I don't know why this is the common line. Because it's not correct.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
To be honest with you, with the J.K. Rowling thing, I bet people would give her shit even if she hadn't had the overreaction to the legislation. Because her issue with it has nothing to do with transgender folks. She is afraid of people who are not transgender going into bathrooms and preying on women. And that clearly comes from a place where she is a rape survivor. People have no fucking empathy and no fucking ability to understand other people's state of mind or emotions, is what this has taught me. Because it's like, no, I don't necessarily agree with J.K. Rowling's take, but I understand where that's coming from and how that's not anti-trans. Because it's like, she's not like, oh, transgender people can't use the correct bathroom. She's like, there's got to be a time limit. That's literally all she's asking for, to like prove you're trans, because she's worried about people that are not trans preying on other people. But yeah, I can't fucking even. There are people boycotting this game. There are people like, this is ruining friendships. This is costing people followers. It's like, the people that are responding like this is some anti-trans game, I think are fucking anti-trans. There are real examples of real prejudice against transgender people, and this is not one of them. Focus on a real ass fucking problem instead of making up some fake problems. And yes, I'm a transgender person.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Right. Incendio. That sounds like it'll be pretty useful. Win 2 rounds of crossed wands. Where is that?
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
It keeps saying that there's a flu powder thing here, but I'm not seeing it. Is it downstairs, maybe? I want to get that at long last. So that stops telling me there's a flu powder thing, but, huh. See, look at that. It's allegedly right here. I'm really confused by why there's nothing there. It's gone. I really want it. How do I get it? Here, set this as a waypoint. Okay. It's telling me to go upstairs. Ah, it's up here.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
It is very handy. I have a recurring dream about a university that's on the Lake Erie, like lakeside, but there's like a volcano and it's partly in a volcano and it has this like crystal bridge. That kind of reminded me of it. I cannot get in there. There is a lock. Oh, yeah, that was the boys' bathroom, wasn't it? I wasn't even paying attention.
Ready for another round?
There's a whole thing.
We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Luke.
Training dummy, no thank you.
Crossed ones all set.
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
This guy looks like he'll have a deep ass voice, or at least like a regular voice, and then he just does not.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Alright, we'll do
Yes,
Onai.
Then let's get to it.
I need to get her back for beating me at that game in Charms.
Apologies in advance.
Oh, she's on my team. Wait, are there only 2 of us and then 3 of them?
There goes my way.
Nerida Roberts. Oh, I got him. I think I stupefied Nerida instead of the person that actually attacked me. They got Natsui. Or Natsu. I like my wand. So I can use Axio on them.
I could never.
Nice job. My dueling partner was decent.
Bravo.
Good
I
AI.
gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Alright.
Thanks for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Do I have more? It's telling me to go back here to do spell combinations.
May I use the training ground?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yeah, spell combinations. That sounds fun. That's kind of like Devil May Cry's
If you need
move
stop
combination
before you
thing. They
finish,
have like
let me
100 different moves with just different combinations of like, you know, the 4 buttons.
Lumos.
That doesn't do anything. Well, then what do I do? Okay, so there's one spell combination. And then I just do the basic cast, I guess.
Good one.
Okay.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
That's cool. Welcome in, first time chatter.
Weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Okay, and then return to the professor.
Revelio.
Where's that? Are there any pages out here just flying around? Nope, I don't see anything. I do see a moth painting nearby, though. There's apparently something here to this.
Lumos.
But what?
Reparo. Leviosa.
No.
Accio.
It's the thing up there.
Leviosa. Accio. Reparo.
Nothing. I don't have the right spell for this yet.
Revelio.
That's unfortunate. Whatever is behind it has one of those moth paintings in it. How do I get to the professor? Just on the other side of the wall, apparently. I like that stained glass. That's a nice touch. Okay, now I get... Should I burn the painting with this incendiary spell?
And that you found success.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Yep, I unlocked it. I assume those are going to get more complicated as time goes on. Now, how do I assign this? You've learned enough spells that I have to equip Incendio. Need to swap it. Is this every single spell? Oh wow, you can learn Avada Kedavra? I didn't realize that. That's really funny. And you can torture people. That's evil. Okay. We're going to swap out Lumos. Hold R2 to assign. Okay.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Heavy damage spell. Return to Professor Fig. Okay. Some of these names.
Revelio.
These tapestries look conspicuous.
How nice to
What's
see
this
you,
over
my
here?
friend.
There's something here. What am I right on top of? You see that on the map? I think that might be a quest, actually. Okay, how do I get to Fig's classroom? Accidentally untracked it. Okay, and then he's just chilling in here. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student, a fifth year if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. Professor Phineas Black, headmaster. Wait a minute. This is in the past. Right? Oh god, I probably should know when this was happening. Isn't that one of the Black ancestors? I'm a terrible fan. I have no idea when in time this is even taking place. I think this is taking place in the year 2023. It's relevant to our times, and it will change as time goes on,
Hello,
mystically.
sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Is Osric dead? Is that why I can see Thestrals?
exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
Thank you so much for the follow.
No choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Okay, so what? I go to the restricted section of the library, talk to Sebastian. Okay. My new best friend, Sebastian Sallow.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Why is that there? Okay. I'll keep following this and trust that this knows where it's going. Wait, it's telling me to go back downstairs. I'm so confused. Wants me to go down here? He's just admiring this painting.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You
Oh my
promised me
god, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I appreciate it.
students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ramrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this
A
portkey.
portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me.
You do get to customize what your wand looks like, and you get a lot of options, which is pretty cool. Enjoy the game. It's really good. I like it a lot so far. You do get to thoroughly customize.
Tell no one.
I have seen some games with what I liked more for customization systems, like Mass Effect. Like that series, like Dragon Age, I think is slightly better, but it's like that tier, you know, almost. It's slightly less good because you get slightly less freedom. That is an interesting question. I think if this does well, they might do that. I hope they do.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
I love how a professor is trying to get us to break the rules, and we're like, what if we get caught? It's like, what if you get caught? A professor told you to do it. Nothing should happen.
Destruction of property. He loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her.
Facts. It would definitely be a good way of making money.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Okay, I met him in the hall at night.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Yeah, there is a link. Eventually the bot should, show it, but if it doesn't, I'll paste it in there after I finish this mission.
Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak.
But yeah, I've published Contrast under the pen name Aurora Opalo. It's a sci-fi fantasy book about a shape-shifting dragon who gets targeted by a curse. And I've also published The Path Psychomancy, which is an occult book about practicing magic from the psychological angle. You really don't go fast. You have to press forward on this or it'll get you. The whatever this is. Yep, it's on Amazon. Like I said, I have a bot that automatically posts things. Oh, I gotta use Disillusionment. What should I swap it out with? I guess Reparo. This is a pretty decent spell for, you know, let's see, they're 15 years old. That's 4th year, right? No, that's, yeah, that's 5th year. Yeah.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well. Be careful.
If I can see you, the prefects will be able to as well. That's funny. Oh shit, they're everywhere. Feel like they will definitely see me.
What? Thought you could sneak past me, hey? I caught you.
Yeah, they have a version for, they have a paperback and a hardcover. Alright, let's try that again. I have to be silent.
Is that cool?
Oh, that's a prefect. I thought that was a random person. Let's do that again. Coming over here. Okay, pass behind them really quickly. Okay, that's the thing. It's like, do I need a distraction or something?
Blast. Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Okay.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's
I
what
like
we're
her
going to do.
hair.
I'll create a distraction.
She's put a lot of effort into it for
You
how
focus
old
on
she
getting the
is.
key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Why do we need the key? I think that should be obvious.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Oh. So he's gonna create a distraction then. I like that she's just standing here staring at her desk.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
I got it.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
That's fun. Okay, where does it want me to go? It wants me to go down here. Oh, I see. I accept.
Don't let her see you.
To lure unsuspecting enemies. Felt like she would never leave. She was just kind of staring at me. In something's range.
Should be in the cliff. No need for us to be skulking about. I'll be quieter than a jogger.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
The Grey Lady. That's the ghost.
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
For Ravenclaw, I think. Another one of these. I haven't figured out how to deal with these yet.
Incendio!
Nope. Such attention to detail. I love it. Another one of these. Am I supposed to do something with these?
Incendio. Leviosa.
Oh my god. I've passed so many of these and not interacted with them. I'm glad I interacted with that one.
Leviosa.
Got a saber for my saber collection.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out
Oh shit, Willy Wonka caught us.
Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't.
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Well, yeah, I can trust
Wait,
him.
I
He's
don't
my
want
new
you getting
friend.
into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now.
Oh, he's really taking one for the team here.
Got to.
I would just sneak away and just be like, well, Peeves lied. Oh, I have to repair the armor. Where's Reparo?
Reparo.
Is this entire thing the restricted section? This is very elaborate. I'm very impressed with it.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. Must be more to this room.
Ah, another one of these.
Where might this lead?
My gear slots are full. Oh no. Damn. Well, some other time. I'm sure I'll get better gear in the future. I have a weird feeling I'm going to need to fight very soon. That was funny.
Revelio. Reparo. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Wake up the rune.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
Lumos. Possibly. You can get Avada Kedavra. I don't know when you use it though. I don't have it yet.
Lumos.
It's free aim.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
Oh, I just used basic cast. Slytherin's pretty cool. I'm in Ravenclaw. Terrible. Let's try a different cast.
Incendio.
Right. Do I just do it once? Oh, that was really funny. I was casting and uncast.
Not surprising.
Okay. My arm was getting tired from how much I was casting. Oh, I killed him with his own sword. Hey, now. Don't do that. Hey, he's supposed to be stupefied. Cover health, not bad. Oh yeah, that was an iconic scene from both the novels and the movie, apparently. I want this over here. But I can't have it, apparently. So now I know how to oh my god, interact with these. Oops, I wasn't fast enough. Okay, let's try this. That won't prevent it. Interesting. I can start running across before it's materialized. But not quite that fast. Oh yeah, I forgot that I can jump. Ha!
This must be the way forward.
But to where? That's the question. What the hell's this?
Best keep my wits about me.
look at this. This is doing a whole thing. But what's the point of it? There's got to be a point. Huh. Oh, I see how this is. My gear slots are full. That's unfortunate. Sell or discard. Do I have any face wear? No magical properties. I'm good on that. I like the nightcap. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I'm not a big fan of brown. Teal's good though. Do I have any wand handles? None of these have anything special to them. I like the violet. My gear slots are now full again. Alright. Combat in this flows really smoothly. Whoa, about that. Hey, don't do that. I think I'm dying. Does this automatically heal? Yes, it does. I see in the bottom corner.
It is a book after all.
Man, this is back in the day. What year is it? I have to keep asking. I can't tell. It's like 1750.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
Oh, they have the same situation.
To Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian!
This fucking getup I have.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would
Peeves is such a fucking asshole in the background with his fucking troll face.
Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
They make things seem so serious in the books and in the show, and they're like, oh god, I'm gonna get punished, but it's like, You're sneaking into a library to go look up more knowledge in the secret extreme knowledge section. I think you're gonna be alright.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Where does this want me to go? It wants me to go over here. Return to Professor Fig's classroom now that I've gotten someone else expelled from school. Welcome in, first time chatter. And to answer your question, no, I do not. Is this his classroom? No, this just takes me outside to go to the other tower. I really like how they pinned down the architecture of this school in this game. I think that's very ambitious and very, like the attention to detail is incredible, in my opinion. Like, I'm making a video game, and no matter how much effort I put into it, it's not going to be anywhere near this good. I have so much appreciation for this. Am I going the right way? Where is this illustrious classroom? I know it's right by a tapestry that I now know how to activate. Okay, do I go up or down? Okay, and then it wants me to get off on this landing. This is trickier than it looks. I want to screw with that tapestry though. Where was that? It had a rune above it that I needed to activate, and I didn't know how to do it when I saw it. Tomes and Tribulations. It's the next day now.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood?
Who's Professor Sharp?
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Alright, I've been playing for a while. I am going to save and quit for a bit, but with a little bit of luck, I will be playing later tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody.